Alright guys, welcome back to the 90s series. Today we're gonna be finishing up Harvest. Maybe. This is Withered. Okay, so we're not gonna be finishing up Harvest. We're gonna finish baling the field up. That storm kind of came through pretty rough last night. Unfortunately, we lost a good crop. That's alright. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna back up over here, we're gonna unload this. And let me check. Is this withered too? Withered. There's spots withered in this field, but this field is still good to harvest, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this over to the field, the barley field, and we're gonna get started on that. We are going to bale that field as well. Nah, we'll fit, just barely. Let's go ahead and we'll get this started. It is currently 7:13 in the morning. So good, we'll get started up here. Let's hop out and check moisture first here. It's not super wet. It's actually right around that perfect moisture, so yeah, we'll go ahead and we will get back up in here. We will get the AI worker set up and ready to go. We'll do a little cut of our own here. We'll go ahead and get you started there, sir. We're going to run over here through the withered crop. We're going to hop on that farmall. Let it sit and run for a minute. Really starting to get a little cold. It's down in the 40s, so let it run here for a minute and get a little bit of heat to her. Ideally, we should be able to finish this field off with the bale net that we have. We will have to go pick up some. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll start a time lapse of baling here.
The only poison I've had is ivy. The only man I fear is God. No snakes can make me run now, 'cause I've been bit by a moth. No bug can stare me down, no neighbor can shut me up. I'm off the grid and I'm off my rocker. I'm off in the holler sun. We them holler boys, holler if you needed something done, holler if you need a chip on the shoulder. yes. The only time I got my jaw jacked is never, but damn sure not quite yet. The times I miss the most are the times nobody knows. When it was me, my cousin, and a couple of my buddies racing down old Sam's Creek Road. We them holler boys, holler if you needin' something done, holler if you need a chip on the shoulder and a hand with a loaded gun. We'll be out that screen door, no shirt on, leaving two black marks down a one-way road. Yeah, we them holler boys. Holler boy, native to the holler soul, washed in the spring of a farmer's joy. We them holler boys, holler if you're needing something done, holler if you need a chip on a shoulder or a hand with a loaded gun. We them holler boys, holler if you needing something done, holler if you need a chip on a shoulder and a hand with a loaded gun. We'll be out that screen door, no shirt on, leaving two black marks down a one-way road. Yeah, we them holler boys.
Alright guys, as we're rolling up on our last couple of rows here for baling, the AI worker is full. I've been neglecting him and have not gone and unloaded him yet, just because I wanted to finish this off. How many bales are we at? We are at 40. This bale will be 40 bales. I was looking on Farming Simulator Marketplace earlier, and I did find a semi-trailer. One of the local farmers has a semi-trailer for sale that we are going to go look at and possibly pick up. Picking the bales up, as I said in the previous video. Kind of going to cheat a little bit because there's a lot of bales to pick up. I'm going to run a auto load trailer just to pick them up out of the field. So we'll probably do the one or two full trailer loads, and then where we get whatever's left over in this field and whatever is left over in that field will be sold for a little extra cash. Yes, as you can see, we're not struggling, but we do still have monthly bills. We have to pay for repairs. Tires are starting to wear down a little bit, so we'll have to pay for some tires too. There's a chicken in my field. Why is there a chicken in my field? Well, if somebody's chicken goes missing, looks like I went my stomach for a nice little chicken dinner. So after this, we will go unload the AI worker in the combine, and then we will get on the old Farming Simulator Marketplace and see where this guy is located at with the semi-trailer, so we can go pick it up. Oh, there's a little bit of straw there. I didn't even see it. I was trying to run first person as much as possible, but it's kind of hard to see some of the rows, especially like that was back there. I didn't even see it in third person. Yeah, it looks like we will possibly have to pick up another set of bale twine. But that'll be alright. I was able to do this whole field, so I'm not going to complain at all. Well, most of the field anyways. Other than the unfortunate loss of the crop over there. This row here, I'm gonna have to go third person to see it, because I can't really see it first person. $44 bales total. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good field. Good yield on the straw. Oh, there's another chicken. There's one clear over there too. Where are these chickens coming from? Another guy's got goats, but I didn't know he had chickens. And there's a little bit of a row up here that we'll grab. Possibly be able to get one more bale out of it. Nope. We might, grab this little bit here. And we'll go ahead and unload that. I'll just park this up on the corner here. Get off here. We'll hop in the old Chevy, the old heavy Chevy. Oh, he did not even get around the first headland, so that is a good sign. That shows that this field is yielding pretty well. Now we also do need to look for a mower as well. And we'll get this shut off here. We'll run on back over to the farm here. We'll go down the hill. up the hill, over the fence, and over the fence. And I will see you guys. I will come back once I've gotten a hold of the guy and made sure it is a good time for us to go pick it up. Alright guys, as we were getting ready to head out, I just noticed that the worker was full, so we'll go ahead and we're going to run over here real quick. Unfortunately, he stopped where the auger is over the crop, but that's alright. With the way this is yielding, we can pull off into the crop a little bit. It won't hurt it. Now the trailer is literally located at that farm that's right down there. I didn't realize it. I talked to him and seen if he had a mower or if he knew anybody with a mower. He actually had a mower, so we paid him $26,000, $20,000 for the trailer, $6,000 for the mower. So as soon as we get this unloaded, we'll head down there and go pick that up. Yeah, I figured I would not be able to back those up. Quite heavy, the old heavy Chevy's struggling a little bit. It looks like that front auger, or grain wagon, the axle is a little bent up. That might be it. It's like maybe backing it up, we jammed a tie rod or something. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So we'll have to fix that when we get back. But we're gonna go pick this trailer up real quick. I'm gonna head on down here. It's at the bottom of the hill. Come to an intersection, take a right, which, I mean, obviously you can see the farm is right there. He said pull in the I can't remember, second or third driveway. This would be the first driveway, second, it's not really, that's the second. Okay, more than likely it's this one right here. We'll go ahead and we'll park up here real quick. Oh, it's in here. Oh yeah, there we go. Beautiful trailer. We'll pick bales up with. Now on the baler, I'm not sure why the springs are white and why the wheels are white, because we used this in the previous and they were not like this, so I'm not sure. I think it might be with something with the map, but very nice trailer. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll get get that door opened up here. We'll get backed in and we'll hook up to it. Not sure how well I'm going to be able to get out of here with that. So that is kind of a very tight turn. There's a road sign under my truck. Caution, minimum maintenance road. Level B service, enter at your own risk. Must have been from right over here. It was from right over here. So we'll lay it right on top of this other sign. Let's make sure all of our lights work. Alright, side lights are working, tail lights are working. That works for me. Oh! That's not good. We're just gonna plop that back on there. Then we'll get this door shut. Oh, just cleared the trailer. Alrighty, and we'll head home with our new purchases.
I'm gonna keep fucking doing it.
The AI worker, Alfred, just radioed over to me that he was full, so I let him know that I was on my way back. I'll be there to unload him in just a few minutes. And you're gonna stop right in the way. Don't blow your horn at me, you're the one that stopped. Stupid. Let's not take out another sign. Alright, and we'll just shut this off here. See if the Chevy can't drag these wagons over here to unload this real quick. It's not really liking it, but it's doing it. We might have to go get the tractor. We're just dragging those front wheels. Come on, old girl, you got it. You got it. Yield monitor showing not too bad, actually. Showing 85% for most of the field. It's not too shabby. Not gonna be able to get that fully unloaded there. No, you can pull it. Come on. 454 is not liking it. That wagon's doing its own thing back there. It's not really helping us out any. They're just dragging it along. Looks like the frame might be twisted. We're pulling the right front tires up off of the ground, it looks like. I have to get somebody from the dealership to come down and look at it. We just took that stop sign out. We can just barely unload 2 carts at one time, so that works. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull around here. That wagon being a little messed up, we're going to unhook those there. I'm going to pull this one forward. Pull it off over here. I'll just park it there. And we will get, let's get the old tricycle out here. I'll use the tricycle to run those wagons. That drawbar right there, drop the pin in. Because I'm just that good. And it looks like we're going to stop in the house real quick. We're going to grab a little bit of lunch. I'll grab us a sandwich here real quick and I'll be back out. And actually, I can see it's some dark clouds moving in, so hopefully it doesn't rain. I'll turn the news channel on while I'm eating. Alrighty guys, I had lunch and watched the weather. The rain is going to be moving in around 5 o'clock. So we got to get some stuff rolling here. We got to get that field done harvested, or get it the rest of the way harvested. He's probably full again, and now we're down to only 2 wagons, so we're gonna have fun with that. And then we're gonna try getting as much of that baled as possible. We gotta get all the bales out of this field. We'll see how much we can get done here. Of course he's that way again. Well, looks like we're just... Alrighty, the grain is not showing up, so these wagons still have the same issue that they had in FS19. Or 22, I believe it was, that they had this issue where the grain would only show up for the first load. And we'll shut that off there. We'll get this moved up. Get this brought up to the farm. We'll get that off of the trailer, and we'll come pick these bales up. We're gonna have to cut off into the field to make this turn though, because I know I'm not making it around them stop signs. We'll cut like this. And I still took out a stop sign. And I gotta figure out what barn we're gonna use for a hay barn. I mean, other than the one that old combine is parked in. Just in case we have an overload of hay. Go ahead and we'll turn this around here real quick. Let's see, how do we Z. Alrighty. So we will have to use our big four-wheel drive to move that. We'll unhook this right here. Don't fall off the edge, don't fall off the edge, don't fall off the edge. There we go. Pretty close to falling off the edge though. Let's just go ahead and we'll dump this right here and move it later. This back up on there, shut that off, and let's see. I was tinkering with this. I did get it to start. I do not know if it moves though. It does move indeed. So pull this out, and we will actually probably put this on Farm Simulator Marketplace, because we really have no use for it because we have the Gleaner combine. I want to run our dolly cart over. And we'll hop out of there, shut this door, and then we can start putting the bales in there. Probably should move that low loader out, but that's alright. And we will get a little bit of grass cut up, because like I said, I would like to start out with some sheep. So let's see, how does this work? Operating position. Alright. I suppose we just drive past them like every other. Yep. I'm not too sure why they're going up in the air. You know what? That's why, because I was trying to figure out how to unfold the trailer. Like the worker's full. Now ideally this is not how you load round bales, but the game wants to load them how it wants to load them, so we'll take it. Oh, drifting it. This trailer seems like it can hold quite a few bales. So we got 26 on a lower. I guess we can do another 26 on top. So we're gonna have. We might be able to get all the bales out of the other field too onto this trailer. Oh, drifting it again. Quite a few bales there. 45 bales off of that field. And we'll shut that off there. Not really liking moving the wagons, but it's what we got to work with, because I really don't want to put the big tractor on. I like to leave it hooked up to the cultivator so that we can just hit the field and start going at it. I will run down to the field here. We'll get our baler and we'll start baling. I'll cut the camera here and I will catch you guys once I'm done baling. Alright guys, we're finishing up here. Field's finished harvesting. We've got the worker over in that field with the big 4-wheel drive tilling the field up. And we'll have him into this field. I unfortunately forgot to reset the bale counter. We had 45 bales off of the big field and we're up to 74 right now. Total between both fields. So I will do the math at the end, figure out how many we got off of both fields. If it comes out to 90, then that was 45 bales off that field and 45 bales off of this field. But we're getting about close to that time. We got about 2 hours before it starts raining. So I did pick up some bales out of this field to finish loading the trailer, so once we get done baling, we'll take the gleaner back and get the rest of the crop out of the gleaner. That was not able to fully unload the gleaner. Oh, brakes. I thought I was going to have to take the baler off of this tractor and put the narrow front tractor on the baler, because that narrow front did not want to pull those grain carts. And coming up on the last row here, I believe this is where we'll end. We're gonna move. I said the goodbyes a little too early. We're gonna get this moved out of the way. We're gonna get this last little bit of straw here. Go ahead and we'll unload that. So in total we got 78 bales off of this field. So let's go over to our calculator here, because I'm not good at math. 78 minus 45, that equals 33 bales. So we got 33 bales off of this field here, which is not too bad for this being a smaller sized field compared to what's all around us. What we'll do is we'll get this up to the end of the field. I'll hop in the semi, we'll go unload those bales. And like I said, I picked up some bales out of this field already, so there is not going to be a full load of 33 bales on that trailer from what's left in here. But what's left here we will go sell. We'll do that in the next video. We'll just get them loaded up and ready. go ahead and we'll park this up right here. Tires are starting to get down there quite a ways. But we have done a lot of running with this truck. So in the next video we will be cutting some of the grass in the grass field and baling it up. And we will possibly be purchasing some sheep. It just depends on if I am able to afford them or not. I really don't want to cut through the field, but we're going to have no choice but to do it to make this corner. And I will stack these the correct way. I will grab this trailer here. A little unrealistic, but we aren't really using a realistic bale picker, so. Go ahead and move those over. Drop them about there. Let's see, how do we B, and how do we unload Y? Oh, okay, so then we'll have to and Y. There we go. Got a nice stack of bales there. We'll go grab these other bales out of the field. This field, I'm not sure if we'll cut the whole thing, being that our mower is so small. But we'll see what we can get done. Can I make this corner? I might actually be able to make that corner. He's getting that all tilled up nice and good. Starting on the inside, just like you're supposed to. It's a lot better for the headlands. A little less compaction on them. Yeah, looking at the traction on this truck. It wants to slide every time I turn in a field. And there is the rain. It's starting an hour early. We have 27, so we picked up picked up 6 bales out of the field to finish off the other trailer. So we We will go here and go to transporting. We'll go Y, Y, oh. Okay. Let's reload all those. And do it while we're not moving B, Y, Y. Strap them down here. Got 133,000 liters of straw. See if we can't make this corner this way. Just barely making it. Go ahead and we'll get this backed into the barn and keep the bales out of the weather. Something is still running. No, it's not that. Not that. I don't hear it anymore. And we did have the dealer come out and they put new tie rods on. So basically they just, the bars here, they took those off. They put new ones on it and they readjusted the tightness on the drawbar that turns here. They readjusted the tightness on that so it's not super tight, as they said it was quite tight, and that more than likely is the reason that axle started axling up. Now we'll run down here before all that crap in the combine gets too wet. That was weird. Did not want it to go down and stay down. So we had an 85% yield. If you look in the top left corner, it's 85%. It was a total of 7.6 hectares is the property. We harvested 3.3 of that property. We had 11.2 tons a hectare, which not sure what that is bushels an hour, but I'm sure it's a ways up there. I know right around 70 tons a hectare is about, I think it was about 80 bushels an acre. Have to get my calculator back out for that one. Oh, we're taking the fence out. Or not the fence, the sign. No, we didn't need that sign anyways. I'll come around here, just like that. See, I know why it rained, because I bought a mower and was talking about mowing the field here. That's why it's raining. Get that auger out here. Start unloading that. We will unhook that grain cart, or the gravity wagon, whatever you want to call it. Can we fit between the combine and its chute? Yes, we can. We'll hook up to the header cart. Bring it back so we can get that header back on the cart. Sweet. Looks like there's a few spots of stones, so we probably won't worry about the stones. We can always roll the field. But all of the fields will be limed, so we'll be doing the field that we made in the other video. In the previous video, we'll be liming the field that had oat in it, and we will be liming the field that we just finished harvesting. Get this backed up here in front. This cart's a little small for this header. So it's kind of a pain to put it on here. Actually, I need to roll that reel in. Alright. There we go. Now we'll pull this over here. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Pull that there by the pressure washer. We'll pull this over by the pressure washer. Get all this dirt and stuff off of the equipment here real quick. Grab our futuristic pressure washer here. Alrighty, I think that's good enough washed up. Does the old Chevy need washed? There we go. Oh, oh, oh. No. But walk to the combine. Alrighty, we'll get this pulled into the shop here. Get it all ready for winter storage. We'll go ahead and we'll hook it back up to that. And shut it off. Let's see, where do we put this header? We'll put it in the barn with the other combine. I think that would be a good spot for it for time being. Now, like I said, we will be doing cattle eventually. I just gotta get all the right equipment that we need for doing cattle. Okay, this might be a little bit more of a pain in the butt than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, let's get that door open first. we're gonna pull this out partially and move it over. So that way we can fit that header in here. That'll work there. That'll be good right there. So right there, guys, we will call it the end of the video. If you liked the video, please consider liking and subscribing. And we will see you guys next time.